music is bopping. Hey, people. Oh, hang on. Oh, hold up. Wait. There we go. Hey, people, voice talking to you, and today we're checking out the altars. I have been waiting for this one. Hey, Square Shape Phoenix, I have arrived with the soup. Soup. Ah. So, if you don't know anything about this game, woo, music is killer, visuals incredible, obviously. But imagine you are stranded on an alien planet, right? Classic. You're the only survivor of your ship, and to survive, you have to make clones of yourself from alternate timelines with different skills to help you survive. That's, oh my god, that's loud. That's what the main character of this game has to do. If you want to know more about the game, I put out a review of the first demo that came out. This is the full game, so we're going to be diving into everything it has to offer and see if it lives up to my rather high expectations at this point. What? Ooh. Connect to Twitch, huh? What? Let me see something real quick. Activate. So there's Twitch integration features on this. If you guys are interested after this stream, not for this stream, but for other streams, and want to try the Twitch integration, I think that'd be worth a shot, because I'm probably going to make a series of this game. I'm going to play this game all the way through. I don't know if I'll do it all on stream, but I'm going to be doing it at some point. So, let's get into it. Let's let it talk for itself. Let's just keep it standard for now. Sorry, I'm eating a protein bar. I'm gonna mute for a minute while I chew.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
So an interstellar type story? Sort of. You'll see in a minute. Also, this planet is so cool looking. Yeah, the sea is like liquid mercury, I think. Something along those lines. It's not water, I can tell you that.
That was a tough landing.
Our suit looks so much cooler than it did.
Dolski here. Do you read me? Anyone?
If you're wondering about that stuff on the ground, that's glass.
I need to figure out what happened.
Yeah, this planet is pretty lethal. Look at us! Our big chunky Death Stranding suit. Oh man. God, this takes me back to when I first reviewed this game. That was like 6 months ago. It looks so good, I know. I mean, the the demo was stellar as it was, but like just seeing the full finished game finally is so exciting. I love the way this planet looks. It looks so terrifying. It's like the best hard space type stuff.
I should look out for those.
Yes, look at flares. Those are important. Hold shift to run. I know. So this planet is pretty inhospitable.
Hello? You read me? This is Dolski.
So deadly exoplanet, don't be outside when it starts to hail. Oh yeah.
I think my capsule went astray.
Hello? Anyone there?
Maybe the radio's broken.
Maybe. Maybe the whole ship is broken. How did we... Like, were we supposed to land here? Or was this a crash landing? I forget. Oh, I love these kinds of rocks. There's only like a few places in the world where volcanic rocks like this actually form. And on this part of this planet, it all looks like this. And it does hail glass occasionally here. The sea, I'm pretty sure it was like liquid mercury or it was something unusual. And you see how the waves move? Like that really unnatural movement they have? It's supposed to look like that. There's a reason for that too. This planet is crazy. Climbable spots are marked with a dot. I'm a climbing. You like my pink and green suit too? It's so stylish. I love the horrible dystopian company that sent us here. Gave us a cool, stylish suit with nice, bright pink and green colors. Basalt formations are really cool. Yeah, there was one place like this where an artist took pictures of it, and he refused to like reveal where it was because where people would destroy it. And the captain's dead.
Deceased. What the hell?
Let me know if it's too loud, by the way.
Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Well, how did she die? That's what I want to know. It didn't look like injuries. I never got that answer in the demo either. Because remember, I have played through this sequence before.
She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
He's got new dialogue too, because I mentioned all that stuff before and he didn't the first time around. I'm glad that he's more self-aware, or at least speaking his thoughts out loud. Go back and check. I did the first time around. I gave a good solid inspection of it. You can't like see any wounds on her. Oddly, what's up? Hello, hello. We're playing the altars today. Oh wait, check this out.
Base. There it is.
Oh,
Dolski here. Anyone copy?
that's our base. That giant hamster
You can
wheel.
hear me. I've located the base. I'll try and get down there.
Matthew, good to see you too. Heidi ho. Never seen this game before? This is the altars, and we just started, so you're just in
We
time.
landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
All you need to know so far is that we crash landed on an alien planet, and our name is Dolski, and our captain is dead. Oh yeah, and everybody else is also dead. It's just us here. Somehow we are the only one who survived, and that giant hamster wheel is our mobile base. We get to live in that, and like upgrade it and stuff. It's really neat. I have no idea how it remains upright, but yeah. See how oily the water is? Like, that's not water. And then there's just glass laying around on the beach, like big shards of it. Yeah. Great start for a survival game, yes. And this game is gorgeous, too. I love everything about this game. Just to be clear. There's nothing that I disliked when I played the demo.
Wait. What?
Yep.
That's impossible. They can't all be.
Every one of them's dead.
Why?
Maybe it's because you landed on the water and not solid ground. I don't think that's it, because a lot of these look like they landed pretty gently, and there weren't, like, the pod wasn't crushed or anything. Warning, radiation.
Now. Oh shit! It's rising fast.
Hang on, look at this. Look at this.
I gotta get to the base.
Look at that. That is a geomagnetic storm happening right there. That is crazy. And that's actually what would happen with this kind of radiation wave. The science behind this game is phenomenal. This is by 11-bit studios, by the way, so it is, I still believe, technically indie. The water, yeah, there's a, a radiomagnetic storm that's causing that to happen. That's why the waves move the way they do. Okay, we gotta get to the ship. Radiation, so the sun is rising right now. This planet has 2 suns, by the way, so, well, we'll get to that. Oh, to the wheel! To the wheel!
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
Into the elevator!
Come on.
Let me in. Oh, behind him.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, I love the way this game looks. It's like every, like, hard space survival thriller that I've ever watched in a video game. I love it. Sorry, I'm geeking out.
Anybody here?
I don't know if anyone ever just watches, like, those...
For a moment, I hope someone else made it.
They
I
did
need to find the
Crossbunk. I don't have really high expectations for this game. Oh, yeah. So, sorry, things move in real time, so I'm going to pause real quick to say something. I don't know if you ever played or never been drawn into a sci-fi setting before. Well, I spend a lot of time watching just random movies, and one of the genres that I stick to a lot is, like, introspective sci-fi. So, like, lots of times there's only 1 or 2 actors in it, and they're just, like, on a planet or something, and there's these psychological quandaries about the nature of the universe going on with their survival. Like The Martian, basically. The Martian is a really good example of that. I love that kind of fiction, and this is that in a video game. I love it. Here's our base overview. Quantum computer, small storage, airlock, machinery. Okay, so this is all the same. That's our fuel tank right there. Is this the one where he clones himself to work other jobs? Yes, yes it is. That is exactly what we're going to do. But there's a bit of a twist to that, because they're not just clones. You'll see. Communications room. Whee! I love the visual style of this game, too. Like, the 2D base like this, having it actually be a 2-dimensional wheel is such an interesting explanation. Yeah, time clones is wacky. Hello. Bing bong.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Hello. Uh-huh.
Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
Hello. Whoa. Thank you, Zog. Where's the either helpful or killer AI? Oh, we're getting there. It's not the AI we have to worry about, it's ourselves. This is the new captain speaking.
Great. This is the new captain of the mission speaking, Dolski. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew.
Music is so good, too.
Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Kanali. What danger?
What do you mean?
I know what the danger is,
Remaining
but
to what?
he said time remaining to sunrise.
Talk to me. What's the danger?
The planet activity rising. The fewer days remaining. Be lethal price.
Mm-hmm.
Instructions in the logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity.
Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
The sun! Yeah, Glees!
You must escape. Proximate dark is.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape?
Yup.
Is that right?
Yup.
You see sunrise.
Yeah.
Sunrise. Perfect.
So, if you didn't get that, this planet has 2 suns. Alright,
I
so
need to find those captain's logs.
so the main, the primary sun is the one that comes up and irradiates everything. That's what was getting us when we were out there. The second sun is Glees 3860, I think, is the star. And that one is powerful enough that when it rises, quote unquote, it will exterminate all organic life on this planet. It will wipe out, burn to ash, and irradiate the entire surface. That's why there's nothing organic on the surface of this planet. Except us is the thing. Okay, we need to follow the evacuation instructions in the manual. Where's the manual? Is that manual? Okay, here we go. Evacuation procedure. Refuel the base, manufacture necessary equipment, secure food supply. This is the safety protocol. Evacuation procedure. Triple star systems. Oh, so this one has 3 suns. Sorry. It has 3 suns. My bad. So, according to recent Ally Corp research and base data on collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered potentially related to very high probability of discovering Rapidium. Rapidium is our MacGuffin element. This is our unobtainium. This is our stupid namium, alright? This is our magical super metal that we're here to mine. In the Ally Corp is our employer classification system. So Jan Dolski is a miner. He's here to mine this Rapidium, to try and prospect for it. The precise correlation between triple star systems and Rapidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidium, as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns. Odd how if the sun is that close, the water level seems pretty plentiful. It's not water. It is, I believe, liquid mercury, so that's why it's magnetically charged like it was, and why that, yeah, it's not H2O. Unless the thing that kills everything is the radiation. It's the radiation, too, but that's not water. I think it's liquid mercury. Rapidium as a highly unstable element and it's self-emitting seems to be less. Ally Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation system. So this quantum navigation system is the AI that you were talking about, Phoenix. I don't know if it's evil or anything, or if it's even sentient or anything like that. But this quantum navigation system is what sent us here. So it basically picks out places that are the most likely to have Rapidium. And in which case it seems to be triple star systems, which is why they're like, okay, this thing keeps sending people to triple star systems and they keep finding Rapidium there. That must be a correlation. So we don't know what that correlation is, but there's something to it. Probably the radiation patterns, they're saying. This should, by all means, result in a notable increase in successful Rapidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Ally Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of Rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events, such as periodic lethal proximity to one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency even in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corp has equipped its vessels in the cutting-edge CEBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the CEBA. That. Yeah, so they're sending us here to get this stuff, and they're like, even if that's happening, you can still get stuff while you're running for your life. I wonder if this has any relevance with the 3-body problem. It's funny that you mentioned that. I started watching that a couple days ago because I knew this game was coming out, and I was just itching. I was just itching to play it. And so I'm like, I need something similar to assuage my addiction to that kind of sci-fi. And so I started watching 3-Body Problem on Netflix. I'm only 3 episodes in, so don't spoil anything, but so good so far. Quantum navigation. It's a state-of-the-art routing planning solution. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting its course for the most probable location of valuable resources. So that's the Rupidium. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering Rupidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rupidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on the mission's specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted, and it sends the crew there. So essentially, they sent this ship out through space, and they said, all right, this quantum navigation system is just going to float until it finds somewhere that's likely to have Rupidium, and then it changes direction and goes there, and so that's how we ended up here. The information is sole property of Allied Corporation and highly confidential, so no one's supposed to know about this quantum computer except for the captain. The only reason we have access to this manual is because the captain is dead. Well, at least the corporation somewhat cares about us. Could be worse, probably. I have no idea if the corporation even exists. That's the crazy part. The person we're talking to is suspicious. Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey by gathering 60 metals outside. Okay. So, our goal is to get off this planet before the sun rises. The big sun. So the second sun is the one that irradiates the planet and keeps us in during the day. And then, eventually, things are going to get nasty. And we're going to have to... forget what all this place looks like. Storage. And just the visuals of this game, by itself, is phenomenal. I love that. So we need to make a polygonal scanner. I think. That's our radiation barrier. It was in... Machinery Command Center, Communication Room, Airlock. I think we're just supposed to go back outside. Radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is not currently permitted. Okay. So we're supposed to rest until tomorrow, then. I thought we were supposed to manufacture something in the machinery room? Or do... No, was I supposed to... I was supposed to gather metals and then build a workshop. That's right. Captain's log. That's all that. Look at this nice little cabin, though. Isn't this cute? I would sleep so good in this little spot. Oh my goodness. Pee-pee time. This game is very story heavy, by the way, so I'm going to be reading a lot. I'm sorry if that turns you guys off. I won't go into it too much because I'm going to be... I know a lot about the game, so I'm going to be skimming over a lot of the early stuff, but... energy bar, so that's how many hours you have tired. Once you get tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Yeah. So we have to manage our energy and our time very efficiently if we want to survive. That is the long and the short of it. Airlock, out we go. Shallow deposits. Find shallow deposits. Contain limited amount of resources. Yes. And I know there's one right over here. Yeah. I forget how I mine it.
Shiny rock. Might be a source of metal.
Shiny rock equals metals. So that time skip is, obviously it's taking him like hours to drill this stuff out. I love the animations. Everything about this game just works together so perfectly. Diggy, boy. Alright, and now we go back in, we build a workshop. Also, I love this base design. Like, the giant bicycle wheel, that's so creative. I never would have thought of something like that. Like, in real life, probably horribly impractical. But very cool. Born too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore the stars, sad days. But we have video games that sort of let us do both. You know, at least that's there. Base building. Alright, and now we get to move stuff around. Check this out. We can literally just, like, drag and drop stuff like this to make it however we please, sort of. It's a little... Oh, because there's no connecting room there. Okay. Because I wanted to put everything over here. There's no way to get to this storage. That's fine. I don't care. I don't think I actually need to get to the storage in the game. Workshop. Yeah. So I wanted this... What did I do last time? I think this was what I did last time. I went... Machinery far end. Like this. Airlock down at the bottom. I posted a trailer for that one game I told you about in Discord. Wilder Myth. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna check that one out soon. I forget what I put up here last time. I guess it doesn't matter too much what I did last time, you know? There! That makes my brain happy. In fact, I could even do that. Yeah! This pleases my brain. So here's the workshop. And that's on the same level as our quarters. Okay. And we needed a scanner. Base building, I know this. Crafting items. Oh yeah, and then I have to work on it. I have to work on it myself. Nice, we got a scanner. And then we go to an organics deposit area. Did I just need one of these, or was I supposed to get 4? I guess not. Apartment block style base. I like the drag and drop system to set up the base. Yeah. Well, my thought process is, if it's gonna have elevators, they may as well all be in the same place, you know. Yeah. Now we go look for organics. Organics. And I remember that it's that blue gas. Because the only thing organic on this planet are algae deposits that live, like, deep underground. And that's what we're gonna be eating. Tasty. But I need 2 battery power to climb this? Don't I have...
I don't have a climbing hook.
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh.
I'll have to find another way.
Ooh, there's something over there. I want it. Gimme.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Yeah. What's it? The History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the history of the universe. Oh, a novel.
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
I found a movie among some other things from her. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base.
Is that a movie? Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Nice. Well, if you're gonna be stranded on a, you know, alien planet for forever. Oh god, not the Lynx food system. Yes. We get a multi-tool and a watch. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
What, a multi-tool?
Things that
Algae
will make
soup,
you feel
yum, yum.
comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
Oddly specific. Objects that...
Typical corporate bullshit.
Or that. I don't know, the people that I've worked for have never told me, make sure you make your office space look like a place where you don't hate being. Oh. Oh, look at the ground. Look at the visual effects. Look at that. The magnetic waves here distorting the light. And that.
What the hell?
I'm gonna touch it.
Could this be Rapidium?
I found Rapidium!
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
Yeah, I just want to make sure is all.
I need to collect a sample.
Did it. I'm sure that won't have any negative effects on my body or mind.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
Hang on, that, the thing on my back is, like, expanding, kind of. What's that?
Knew where it was sending us.
Water?
Except... I survived.
Wish we'd get more alien planets like this. Usually other games just do Earth, but weird. Yeah, this one, I like, this is what I call hard space sci-fi, which is, like, it uses realistic physics to make things sci-fi. And here's our organics.
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Should I? If I must. Use a scanner to find deposits. Oh yeah, this is the one where we have to actually, like, stake out a survey area. Find the deepest point, and we drill there. Okay. So the way this works is we set up 4 stakes, like this. Okay, so we're looking for dark red. There. Should be... I can't really see the topography yet. Oh, oops. I forgot you only get a certain number of probes. It should be this way. So, like, over here. Oh, it stays on the map now. Or on the screen. The map stays up. There it is. There's the site for it. And we build the mining outpost. Just like that. Just drop it down and it assembles itself. Crazy how that works. And now we gotta run pylons back to the base. For power. I can only make 6 of them though, so we gotta use our resources wisely here. There we go. Now we climb down.
I still can't believe it. If it really is Rapidium, this could change everything. I need to report it.
Incoming radiation. Well, hang on. I'm almost done. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, well, close. There we go. Tiredness versus exhaustion. You ran out of energy and became tired. In this state, physical work takes longer. Stay up very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. Ah. Okay, well, let's go inside then. And we can also fast travel back to that mining outpost, but we need to sleep for the day. Yeah, the days are pretty short in this game. Oh, and I have a phone call? I have a call? I have a call to answer? Where's the... Up here, right. Hello?
Anyone copy?
Yeah, the
I went out
nearest
to
game
find
that
resources.
is
I found
Starbound with
cave
mods and
full
sort
of
of Genesis
something.
Alpha 1.
I think
I've never heard
it
of
might
Genesis
be
Alpha 1.
Rapidium.
Uh-huh.
You hear me? I think I found Rapidium.
You sure about that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the Rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
Who is this guy?
Who are you?
Uh-huh.
The womb, huh? A DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rapidium speeds up organic growth.
All right, so that's the thing about Rapidium, is that it speeds up organic growth. Like at an extreme degree. My theory is that it just speeds up time because of some kind of gravity nonsense, but there's no telling, really. We need to... Yes, I know of this. The womb. Well, if it's connected to the quantum computer... Hang on, would this work? Could I... No, there's not enough space. Because the fuel tank has to remain in place. I'm pretty sure that's like the, it's like locked in place. Other idea is to do... I wish I could just put this down for a second. Like this. And then... that. Yeah. And admittedly... I want my cabin up there. There. Neat and tidy. Why does the computer have a brain and eyes? Don't ask those kind of questions. We don't ask those kinds of questions.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
This is the womb. Alright, well, first we need to eep, or otherwise we're gonna wake up late the next day. So, we eepy. Might actually get this game once I get a fresh bit of cash. Sunrise in 7 days. We have 1 week to get out of here. And it's 7 a.m. Listen to the birds chirping. I'm sure that's all real. Blah, 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 blah. Database. Rapidium. Here we go. First discovered accidentally by an Ally Corp near-space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth, Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element, or the savior element, it emits a unique type of radiation, COXY, which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into various versions of future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant centers of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of Rapidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of Rapidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth. So this is what tells me that there is some sort of apocalypse going on. One of the more generous corporations. Your bed looks surprisingly comfortable for a survival game. I know, and I start out with it. I like how there's only the captain's cabin, like the rest of the crew is just not supposed to sleep. I was told that there's supposed to be like a that this ship was meant to be run by a bunch of different people, and that us surviving alone was a serious issue. But yeah, I'd never thought about it that way. There is only the captain's cabin. Ever since making this groundbreaking discovery, Ally Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and making continuous efforts to invest in both an accelerated growth process and space mining technology. Always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. So yes, global catastrophe of hunger. That was not explained to me in the demo. So apparently this is very much a interstellar type story. All right. Oh, I've got a little meter in the corner now that tells me that I've got so many days till sunrise. All right. So let's get 180 organic matter from our outpost. Where did I put the airlock? Oh, I thought I put this down at the bottom. Oh, well. And we can fast travel to the outpost. So now we simply diggy diggy. Okay. Done. Now we travel back to the base. And build a kitchen. Up here. Build a kitchen. That can go not down there. Oh, I can just leave things in places apparently. There we go. Kitchen above the storage. That makes sense to me. I'll have the airlock down at the bottom, which also makes sense to me. Prepare 6 mush meals. I'll do that in a bit. First, I want to play with the womb. That sounds gross. I'm sorry I said that.
Here goes. And a sample. Pydium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
You see the jacket on his back?
Oh. Of course. What else?
Yeah, now you can see the mark on the back of his jacket.
You need a name.
Project Dolly, huh?
I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Dolly, yep. So if you don't know what Project Dolly is, Dolly was a sheep, the first sheep ever cloned by humanity in real life, like historically. How do I want to interact with Molly. Yes, you could pet the sheep!
Hello, Molly. Oh, you don't bite, do you?
So now I have to care for this sheep as well. I'm sure that won't harm my survival. That won't put a damper on things. No, listen, even in real life, if I was this guy at this point, I would not eat that sheep. I would say, I'm the only other person here. You know what? I will die before this sheep does. I will not outlive this sheep. Oh, don't go in the scary computer room. Hello?
Okay. I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep.
10 out of 10, you can pet the sheep. I cloned a sheep. How many people can say they've done that?
Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what did this.
Are you gonna help me now?
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
So now they have...
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move.
He's
the
a builder,
goddamn
not a
base
miner, I forget.
by myself.
anyone hear about the dire wolves they gene edited back to life? They're not dire wolves! And yeah, I think it's bizarre. I don't know why they're doing that. It's not like a real dire wolf from that time period is going to be capable of surviving in our current climate. Anyways, now I gotta prepare some mush meals. To make some mush. Check out our kitchen, isn't it cute? You consume 1 meal each day. Only 1. Sad times then. How many did I need? 6. Then I shall queue up 6 of them. There we go. My bro knows how to cook. Look at him go. Hell yeah. That took him 3 hours. Convenient how calls can happen in real time across several light years, aside from the terrible call service. 7, 1 for Molly. Wait, am I eating the other 6? I assumed it was like you have 6 days until sunrise, so you're gonna only need 6 meals, right? Besides, Molly has her grass. Start the engines. Alright. So I gotta test the engines here. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Ah, and beans. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Come on.
Ah.
Do this to me now.
Ah. 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 Emergency lever.
Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine this time. Oh, I did it again. Oh, God.
Man,
Who could have predicted this? I guess I'll just pull this lever again. I think you should probably try it a 3rd time. Oh, never mind. It's on fire.
you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's...
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Oh, I didn't know I could rotate the camera like this. Oh. The perspective, man. Call Ally Corp. I'll think about it. Alright. Beep beep boop. Hello.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. I need to check data consistency and QC modules.
Save me how?
Rapidium can save me? How exactly?
I know how. I don't have access to the quantum computer.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Oh,
Man, that was easy.
you just had to ask. There you go. And now we get to look into the quantum computer and see what they've been hiding from us this whole time. But first, I'm autistic and need to swap the rooms out again. I must. There we go. And also, this. Hehe, there we go. Nice. This is how I had it last time. Alright, check your data consistency in the quantum computer. In we go! $5 says the unknown caller is the computer.
What is this? Mine records.
Mind records. This is where shit gets cool.
Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
So, they mapped out his entire life somehow in this quantum computer. And these are the major events that they had listed. So, we'll start at the very beginning. This is technically when he was conceived. And here is some of his first distant memories. Say it's him from the future. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks, the local grocery store Mom worked in, the playground where you spent more time than at home. And here's where things get complicated. So I told you this is a very emotional game, too. A family like many others down there, your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together, your constant desire to run away, to get out of that place and never come back. Turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school, so he has an abusive dad, effectively. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, you better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. He's 15 years old. Key life memories, yeah. 16 years old. The need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. 19 years old at the crossroads. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and close to home. You could visit Mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Mom, alone, with him. So he has the choice either to go to college and get out of this abusive life but leave his mother behind, or stay and give up on college. And he chose to leave. You promised yourself you'd get out of there, that you have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want, and you can still visit her. A little less often, maybe, but you can. You will visit her. He will not visit her. 21 years old. That's us, looking sick. Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, and you found your place. You really want to spend the entire day on the train, only see Mom for a couple hours before she goes to bed early, and all you'd be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. 22 years old, working abroad. You look at the letter, it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting, and maybe you could earn some money to send to Mom. She needs it for her treatment. So this is where we hear that his mom is sick as well. And he still hasn't gone home. 23 years old, too late to say goodbye. You missed it the moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. 23 years old. Carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind like that in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat, but what if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. Wouldn't that be giving up again? No, Mom would want you to get on with your own studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. 24. And this is where he meets his wife. Your heart pounds at the thought of the evening. You never thought someone like Lena would even hang out with you. Slow down, it's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have brought wine, but wouldn't that make it seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from anyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. 24 years old, am I good enough? This is it, she's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it, you know they would. She knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're not going to prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the life she deserves. 25 years old, new opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer. PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you going to be broke-ass for Lena? You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. 26 years old. Better prospects. So he joined the company. Because it pays better, effectively. The purgatory of 9 to 5. On the subway again, Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work? No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. 28 years old, dream house. Hand in hand with Lena, you finally exit the bank. Signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get ready for Christmas. I'd love to see your parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. 30 years old, the crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard about everyone talking about a worldwide crisis approaching, but you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? 30 years old, a busy night. Red lights, you close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that, not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night. People leave bigger tips on Christmas. And 31 years old, back to square one. Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad, sell the house, but for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off for the bank, with the soaring rate of interest, and what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, you feel like it would be going back to square one. You just didn't wish you wanted it so bad. You're wondering if she's really okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was your idea in the situation. It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault that those bills are piling up, as if you weren't working hard enough? Why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour-long day of work. Dang cat. Was there a cat? No. Drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle at the wedding ring, and the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally. She's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? Oh, your cat. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission in search of that mysterious substance, Rapidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience, and you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? And so, we join Project Dolly. Oh no, he's becoming his father. Well, he's not abusive, at least. At least as far as I know. You entered the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. Yeah, we saw how that turned out in Interstellar. So yeah, that's what they've been mapping out with this quantum computer.
How did they get it, and what for?
Those are the questions. Let's ask them. I'm sure they'll be upfront with us.
Okay. I checked the quantum computer.
What the fuck? Mind records?
The fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
Exposed!
No. No, I want answers.
Uh-huh. What?
Shit.
You're still burbly gerbly. What next?
What do you want with it?
Branching procedure. What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
You will be branching, sir. No way.
Rapidium. Cloning a sheep. Branching myself? altering my life by messing with my own memories? I mean, whatever it is you want me to do, no. No way in hell. Give me my other options.
You're in imminent danger of short time remaining to sunrise.
You jerk.
Hmm.
I don't have other options.
No,
do
you
I?
don't, mustache man. Yippee time! Wait, yippee time. Wait. Yippee time's up here, actually. I probably shouldn't have done that, now that I think about it. I'm running out of time. Now we will initiate the branching procedure. Why is he looking at me? Quit looking at me. Oh, here's where the fun stuff happens. Either that's a dirty floor or a really nice carpet in the cabin. Maybe both.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Hmm. So down here is the, brings new meaning to you're your own worst enemy. True. That's a good way to put it. This is where things get interesting. So, everything stayed the same up until this point. So, in our real life, remember, we chose to leave for college, right? But in this alternate version, Jan stayed behind instead of going to college. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him. But what would Mom say? And so we can spend some of our Rapidium to alterate this and make a version of ourselves that gets this bonus here. Technician. Plus 50 efficiency when doing base maintenance tasks. Let's do it. And there we are. The other us. Yee. Grow, my child, grow. The music. The music. And there we are. Quantum time branching now. Who will be the prime timeline? Alright, so let's see this history of our new friend. Our new friend, Jan. So we already read that one. There, you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false pretenses. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mom, her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. So this is the version of him where he stayed behind and stood up to his dad. Time to make that ride or die pact with yourself. No matter who the clone is, you both will live for each other. I'll talk about that in a little bit, because I've got some thoughts about that exact thing. Ups and downs. You laugh as Mom tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them. And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself, without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is going to cost you plenty. This is where he starts wondering why everybody else's lives are better than him, if he's just the worst version of himself that made all the wrong choices. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive, again. No way you'll owe him anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. This cloning is kind of cool because technically you're making a whole new person rather than just an extra set of hands. Exactly. They have a different personality from yourself. So you can't be like, we're the same person anyways, because you're not. It's different. Final goodbye. You hold back tears when you look at her in the hospital bed. You knew this was coming, her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn, get your shit together, John. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. And so, we became a mechanic. You brighten as the engine starts up. Yeah, fixing things always makes you feel good. Like you can really change things, make them better. Looks like it's going to be... looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for Mom, but the best you could do for yourself. Unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor. And he's the first person you opened up to about Mom's passing. Why couldn't Dad just be like that? So he gets a father figure, too. You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much, disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? Lost trust. Fake batteries, counterfeit parts? Is this what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking that you could open up to him, while all this time he's been lying to your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. What if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No, assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared, you can make it on your own. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong on something and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Ghost from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one from the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn, see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the tables. It's good not to have problems. It sounds like he has daddy issues, actually. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds, okay? Calling these people friends is a little too much, but you've only just met them. But you're having fun together, right? Go to your left's been giving you the signals. This be your lucky night. That damn crisis just hit when you were starting to actually enjoy your life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'd be lucky if you keep your job at all. Damn, this advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy? Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? Ah, well. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that? Shit, it's him, Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here quick and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You've got your shit together, so now we have a gambling problem. And, this is the bet we took. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through the mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. And that's how he ended up appearing here. Waiting for the wake-up procedure. Here we go. Just the two of us. It's an extra me! Hello?
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh.
What is this?
Insecurity,
Where
anxiety.
am I?
So now you can see their emotions popping up. Those are the things we have to worry about. Clone comes fully clothed. Well, we can't just have him naked. Relax. You're in a lab.
You're in a lab inside the
We gotta calm him
SIBA
down.
unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on
Yeah, they
some
put him
meds.
on,
What? What for?
like, mood stabilizers.
So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
Anxiety, less joy.
I'll
Sounding more and more like you're
explain
guiding
right now.
you like an
Let's check
interstellar.
your
The big
mental
reveal is that it was
condition.
you, quantum time
Do
branching
you
man.
think you can
Perhaps.
introduce yourself? Sure. Can you?
You first.
You first. I insist.
Like how he sounds a little different.
All right.
Less rebellion.
Jan Dolski, senior technician at Ally Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What? What worked?
Shut up,
Who-
Jan.
what
You're
the
scaring
hell
him.
Are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolski too.
No, I'm Jan Dolski 1.
Of course it is. Now, you're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment?
Well, you could say that.
Because if it is, nobody warned me.
It's probably something to do with the environment he grew up around. Probably, yeah. Or maybe he was a smoker or something. No, it is not.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on?
Let's just be straight with the guy.
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board.
He's gonna think we're crazy.
Well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but
Mm-hmm.
with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me.
Rude.
The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded. Yes.
Don't try and convince him you're the original.
just us.
That's gonna turn him into
Like
a
I said, there's a
murderous.
malfunction in the machinery. If you don't
murderous
help me fix
crewmate.
it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. And this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
I think you'd still exist somewhere.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for.
Yep.
I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am I?
And it doesn't matter who the original is as long as we both live. So companies start
This
asking
is
the
a
big
lot,
questions.
and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way.
He is pissed.
Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out.
Okay, well,
Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes!
oh,
It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
threads of fate. This is a fixed point where all and nothing are possible. A new altar is ready. Of course, I press the Alt button to open it. The technician is born. And now... providing food, tutorials... movies. We probably need, like, a recreational area for that. Oh, this was it. So, Yana's in the kitchen, and now we start the engine, huh? Look at him, he's vibing. Can I talk to him? No? Okay. We'll just stare at each other, awkwardly. He'll come around. He has no choice. Wait. Up here. Yes, yes, yes. Start... Oh, we need more fuel? Oh. Oh, we burn organics as fuel. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, since we've got plenty of time left in the day, let's leave our new friend here and go mine some... organics, I guess. Yeah, the whole map of this area, I think, was all pretty small. I think I found the one, like, interesting location. Whoever made this game is a fan of Doctor Who, perhaps? Alright, that should be enough. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Now we can go right. Wait, this way. East way. Yes. Begin. Automatically collect those. Yeah. There we go. Let's roll. Journey 1. Oh, this is just a carpet, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we can actually bring any dirt from the outside in here. I think we're, like, sterilized every time. Now we can go to the altars tab. Okay. No injuries, minimal radiation. Okay. Check the mental state and physical state of your altars. Provide insight into the recent events. Yeah. So he is frustrated and is on the verge of rebellion. He feels burdened by gloom, and he is anxiously insecure. I'm pissed at Jan. He's really irritating. Thanks. What is that, 7 hours? Maybe that's a schedule? Well, now we must go talk to him. He's in the kitchen. Hello, buddy. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
Look, I need your help.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
Creep? Rude. You do the same, dude.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
Yeah, don't say I created you.
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Oh, well, now everything's broken, so thanks. Maybe I will do it myself. I can craft one in the workshop. Okay. Should be over here. Yes. Yes. Repair kit. Fine. I'll do it. Production is limited only to small essential items due to increased power consumption by the moving base. That's fine. There. I did make it myself. Even if he could have done this faster. And may get him to trust you, that's what I'm hoping. Lucas.
Hello?
Mr. Dolski?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
One of the first clones made to be uncooperative by game design. Probably. I'm far from okay.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate.
Also, both of you were wrong about the.
I'm far from.
Well, at least as far as I know, about the guess as to who we were talking to on here, because this is the guy Lucas.
The duplicating and editing.
This is the guy who we were talking to earlier.
I don't know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yeah, you left me no choice.
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
Legal.
We found Rapidium, Mr. Dolski. We needed to act.
Just give me someone higher up.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dolski, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station.
Sounded way more
But I
menacing from
contacted
before,
my
yeah.
boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, so what I was thinking about before about the clones, like, working together with us, is my thought process is what happens when we get to this extraction point, right? And the company sees that there's like 12 of us in here. Can they bring all of us? Or are they gonna kill everyone but one of us? Do we get to pick which one lives? Who knows? That's what I'm interested in. Have you done this before?
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know?
Could be lying about who he is. True. Is that as far as I know?
No. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
My other theory is that this is like hundreds of years ahead of when he was alive, because he's been in cryosleep this whole time, right? And Rapidium changes the speed of things. It's time for a death battle! Assuming we don't all, like, kill each other before we get to the exit.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
So why did everyone die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods.
All
No
of them,
idea why, though.
but mine?
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dolski.
Cryosleep explains how sci-fi his backstory looked like it was from the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, I mean, it said that he was working for Ally Corp, so they were still using the same suits, but I'm imagining this... just the fact that they have, like, space stations, because I don't actually know what level of technology they were at on Earth when he left versus now. And if that's expected. Like, I don't know if he knows that it's many years in the future, but that's my assumption.
What about the mine records? Hmm? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
He had a suit on while the captain didn't have a suit on while in the pod.
The corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission. And
Yeah, but I think they probably would have
Basically
just
everything.
said that if that was the case.
It's confidential, of course. And it
Or there's some reason why he had the suit on. I never consented to this,
I don't recall consenting to it.
but I probably signed the fine print.
You must have, since it's there.
Uh-huh, sure.
Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly. They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
So, you're getting me out of here?
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it, safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you.
He's a copy?
Second thing,
Maybe.
do you think I could see this altar of yours?
See it. How do you know you're not talking to him? How do you know I haven't been murdered and replaced by my clone?
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess
So
around.
he knows all about this.
How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Yeah.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck.
Right, you want me to clone myself
Could be a way
again.
to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What are you, a therapist?
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
What a guy.
Yay. Let me think. What
What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Is Lucas licensed to give this information out? Yeah, I don't know if he has a any sort of authorized. Oh, I don't know if Lucas is anything. Sounded more and more like a time resetting copy thing where he's resetting to try and get a good timeline. Yeah, I'd believe it. But I'm just going off of what I know right now. And I don't know if Lucas is involved. He's involved with this somehow. I just don't know if he is the one that is Jan. I would believe that Jan somehow set this whole thing up. Like a version of himself in the future. I just don't think Lucas is him.
A big chunk of life, I guess. Till
Turns out we are also a
branched
copy.
apart. I wonder what he thinks about why his life went in a different direction.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
And that is where the cerebral part of this whole thing comes into play. How is Jan getting irradiated? Jan technician, I mean. Is our radiation filter not working? Shouldn't that be over here? Base maintenance status? Wait. Machinery. Low failure risk workplaces? Huh, well. I've read too many sci-fi books growing up. No, I'm sure there's some shenanigans going on here. I just don't know if it's him. So he's in the kitchen, and I remember there being like a radiation filter we had to replace. Or something. Maybe they did away with that. This is just the storage. Why am I in here? Here's the kitchen. Oh, he's over there. Reading something. Oh no, I have to read about his life first. I already read about his life. I don't want to read about it again. There, I did it. Does that count? Yes, okay. Ask about the memories we share. I definitely remember everything. Oh. Hello! We could be friends. I've been thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said.
You're right. We are different.
You're right. We are different. Sure we are. Like, I got that right away, and you took your sweet time.
You stood up to Dad.
I'm serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse.
Maybe
Yeah.
different timelines from your choices?
I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
I didn't believe it could change anything.
I didn't believe staying behind could change anything. Did it? You tell me. Dad left, and that was big, but I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. More. I think it was too late for Mom to start her new life. She used to force a smile for me. But she didn't die a happy woman. Wait, is Mom... Is she maybe still around, here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do. And how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi.
He likes
Oh
pierogi.
my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
We have beer and synthetic starch, coolant and oil, grease and fungicide. We have probably beer and synthetic starch.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work.
Yeah, hilarious.
I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition.
Wow, such options.
You're eating them with me.
If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
There we go. Now we have found common ground. I just have to make pierogi for him. Was that all it took? Do I need to make 2 of them or just 1? I've only got the raw food for 1, I guess, so... Quality food. Each person in the base consumes 1 meal. Higher quality meals will have a positive effect on your mood. Okay. Will he help me make this, or do I actually have to make it myself? By that, I have to make it myself. Okay. I did it. I did it. I'm stuck. I did it.
Here you are.
The CG.
Famous Dolski pierogi with an interstellar
See
twist.
the ride or die
What do
together.
you think?
It's a visual novel survival game.
Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her.
Right. Yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling.
Uh-oh, did you do it again?
And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did?
Uh-huh.
She ate them all and never said a word.
No, she said they were delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
Thanks,
Shut the
man.
fuck up.
Core memory created. Now we're friends, and he won't murder me, hopefully. Please don't murder me. Talk with the altar. Okay. So that, I think, is where the demo ended, right here. So?
So,
We cool?
are we cool now? Cool. Do you mean did I come to terms with waking up as tech support for my doppelganger? You might have to give me something stronger than dehydrated dumplings to wrap my head around that.
They weren't that bad.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad.
You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
Bromance arc. Self-cessed. Let's go. Sorry. Are you showing feelings? So did I.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting.
Are you getting mushy with me?
Maybe?
What? No.
Maybe?
Okay.
How would you find out?
Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just
Sorry.
not the sentimental type.
Who's being sentimental? All I said was...
All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
Plan is don't die. We should trust the corporation? Hell no. We need to handle this our way.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of petty
Yeah.
pushers.
Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Right.
So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me?
I don't remember this dialogue, actually. I've been picking all the dialogue that I took last time because I remember, but this I don't remember. They told me to create you.
They were the ones who told me to create you. Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
Of course, we just get to the extraction, right?
Of course. It's simple. We need to stick together and stay away from the sun. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people.
What happened to we?
People.
Us. What do you mean, what people?
The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
You mean versions of us?
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded
See?
like we're playing
Aha!
kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Oh. No. You would be the housewife for sure. I was hoping I could avoid it.
I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you. Struggle? One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
You sure we're not talking about kids? Yeah, so that is where the demo ended, right there. So now everything from here on is unknown to me. Did he just teleport? Crazy. Oh, he's in the womb. Uh-oh. What's he looking around for in there? Lena? Our wife?
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena?
Our ex-wife?
Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find...
What?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead.
I was not expecting to be able to talk
But
to
I'm
her in this
fine,
game.
somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
I did. So that's why you're calling. No, don't be a dick.
Yeah, I did. It looks amazing. So much more beautiful in real life.
I'd love
More like
to see
terrifying, but...
it. And you back in one piece, of course. I think the board is genuinely concerned for your safety. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
Did they tell you anything else?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
Something weird happened.
I'm not sure. Something strange. Everyone died in their landing pods, except for me. I don't know why. It's really weird.
Did you set me up, Lena? Huh?
That does sound so unbelievable.
Even more unbelievable to
Yeah.
hear from you.
Yeah.
Blue.
I was less expecting
It's
to hear
awkward
from
for
you
me,
than
too.
an alternate version of
We haven't
myself
spoken in
that
a
was
while, and
addicted to
suddenly
pot or
this.
something.
I just hope. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Yeah, sure.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
Well, so Lena's still alive,
It's been a couple of years.
but it's only been a couple of years. Okay.
Is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
She's suddenly very cordial with you. Yeah, she's just really there to because the company brought her in, it sounds like. And it sounds like it's been years since they're split, so I guess they're on speaking terms now when one of them's about to die, potentially. I'm fine. I don't need help.
I'm doing fine, Lena. I don't need help.
Yeah, I know. I'll still try and stay in the loop with STC on your progress. Keep an open channel. If you let me, that is.
I can't forbid you from doing it. Sure, thanks.
Sure. Thanks.
Be careful out there, Jan. Talk soon, I hope.
Alright.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here?
What? Is that lava? Oh, great.
Nope. It's way too early.
Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again.
Yay! What is it now?
Not on my watch. Systems are working fine.
Something outside then?
God, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Don't jump into your suit already.
I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base.
All right. I'll take a look around.
So the other Yawns stay inside. We must go outside. Act 1, here we go! New shit, new shit. Would you master basic survival? Consider collecting Rapidium. It can really make a change for the people on Earth. Day 6, the sun is far away. Alright. Give me 1 second, I want to grab a drink. How do you guys like it so far? I was like super interested in the story of this game. I have been waiting for it, and there were like no updates for almost a year, and then all of a sudden I saw it was coming out, and of course I had to play it. And just the visuals from the demo was enough to get me interested. But the story on top of it and the really unique survival mechanics has got me gripped. It is now on my wish list. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Because I imagine there's
God, can you come see me? There's a thing.
So you play the demo and that's all I let myself see. I appreciate it. See, what do we call each other? If I'm Jan and you're Jan, we gotta... Like, you can't just be Jan 3. Give him the multi-tool? Something you wanted from me?
Something you wanted to discuss with me?
I wanted to congratulate you.
Thanks,
On
I guess.
Having a smart me on board.
Seriously?
Nice. Together,
I
you are
flipped through
Jan
some
squared.
manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode.
Oh?
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, but I played around with functionality options.
He's
and
enjoying himself.
hey presto,
Tech Jan is a
we got some new
jokester.
handy toys unlocked.
Got some new handy
Tools
toys
and
unlocked.
such.
Yeah. That's what I'd expect from a technician. I would say can't wait to check them out, but he's gonna be like, don't touch anything. Can't wait. Yeah, let's be nice.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out.
No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too?
Yes! We could do with some improvements.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here.
Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So,
Are you telling me how to play a
wherever
survival
we
game?
are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case.
Sound advice. I'll consider.
And it makes sense too, because Aryan, I don't... Should I just give him the multi-tool? Sure.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down.
Ah.
Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah. Now we're besties, right? Now we're... Ooh, where are we? This place is cool. Radiation barrier off. See, that's what I was worried about. Suit battery. Do I need to make more suit batteries? Look how happy he is. I'm grateful that Jan gave me my old multi-tool. It was an important gesture. I'm cranky after sleeping on the floor. Ah, okay, so we do need to make a bedroom for him. Okay, good. I'm glad they actually addressed that. Sweet, I get to have a little Sims workshop now. I can make them a barracks. Or we can have bunk beds. Yeah. Why couldn't he just cuddle with me, you know? Isn't it, don't I have like a couch or something in here? Probably. No. But I mean, there's one in the kitchen. Yay. So we can also increase the base size. Required research. Research? Ooh, corridors, greenhouse, research lab. Takes rupidium to make... Oh, because we're using rupidium to grow crops. I don't think you're on cuddle terms yet. We'll get there. You'll see. Small storage, social room, refinery. Upholstery is stain resistant, unlike the beer pong table. Playing beer pong and watching movies. That's tempting. Shouldn't I be able to build like a bedroom for him or something? Research lab for conducting scientific research. Can only be used by Allied Corp certified scientists. This seems to be the thing that we probably need. Because I imagine we need research to make anything else. No? Oh, I don't have any metals. Oh, so we gotta go looking around. How many days do I have till sunrise? I think every time we move, it resets. The other thing, though, is that our radiation does not reset. And we get mildly irradiated just from going outside. The same amount that we get from staying in here with an offline radiation barrier. Which I thought was on by default in the demo. But I don't know how to turn it on now. Like, before it was here. This was the, like, the machinery was the thing. That was how we kept it functional. Here we go. There we go. Okay, radiation barrier. God. That was bad. Alright, so we don't have any materials to make anything, so I guess we gotta head outside. Find a route for the base. Explore it! Oh! Wait a minute. Oh! Oh, it's so pretty! Oh my god, this game is gorgeous. Look at it! Like, what? Oh. 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 Shiny rock? Or is this lava? Yoink. Sure, I'll take that. Skirt, 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 skirt. This rock is covered in stuff. Can I take it? Organics! Diggy diggy. Whoop, wait, hang on a minute. Chill out. Ooh. Okay. So this takes energy, I know. Oh no, we need the climbing hook. Oh, that's right. We didn't actually make one last time. How much do I need for a climbing hook? Climbing hook, we need 60 metals. So not 3, is what you're telling me. Can I climb this one? Nope. Metals? Enriched metals, deep deposit. I don't need enriched metals. Approach them to learn more. Okay, I don't need enriched metals. I need regular-ass metals. Oh, is that a crash pod over there? Can I fall from this? No, okay. It's not quite that freeform. Not quite an open-world game. I don't imagine this game is going to be incredibly long. Enriched metals. Oh, high radiation. Uh-oh. Okay, let's stay out of that for now. Ow, 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 ow. Regular metals. This is what I need. No, I need to survey. Scan wave. I have to stand a scan wave. Scan ground and moves towards the deposit. Follow the wave to... Oh, I was wondering, that was the part that was different. The surveying was a little different than I remembered it, and that's because I could send out pulses before to help me find it. But if you look at the topography, it's usually kind of obvious where the depth is going to be. Okay. I appreciate the fact that it stays exposed. Like, is this... Could it not be right here? Let's try and get as much area in this as I can. Maybe it's worth sending a wave. Did it do it? Okay, so it's up this way. Let's see. Are all these things on the ground little metal chunks I can pick up? There, now we're getting closer. That's one. Could it end up being like on the whole other side of this? It could be. I'm not even seeing red yet. Ah, there it is. Hell yeah. Also, can I just pick these up? Yep. Perfect. That doesn't cost me any time. Now we can build a outpost here, right? Yeah, we have a spare mining outpost. Drop it here. And now we gotta run pylons back to the base. Is that a deposit of something? No. I'm gonna run it past the radiation area because I think it'll be easier to build a second mining outpost there off of the same electrical route. We could run it... Well, it looks like we're going to have to run it all the way around. I don't think there's a shorter route back where we can cut corners. Okay. Let's see. Travel pylons. And also, I want to search around over here. What's in this? Secret alien. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friendship will be put to the test. Amogus?
Ah, another movie.
Amogus.
This one was actually on my pile of shame.
Do you guys have a pile of shame of, like, movies that you enjoyed, but you're not proud of the fact that you enjoyed them? Just, like, really crappy movies that you would never show to anyone else, but you're like, that was really funny. I really enjoyed that, actually. I shouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did. Marked cards. Cheap, worn-out cards. I bought at a kiosk to play my high school after seeing older kids play and smoke after class. First, I thought I would get a beating. Instead, he decided to teach me how to mark cards to win. Soon, playing with those cards would make my pockets clink with change. And a rubber duck! My anti-stress trinket. Oh, the rubber duck. No one can have my duck.
Where my stuff landed here?
You should probably scan for the enriched metals and killer clouds from outer space. Yeah, I will scan for the metals. That is a river of lava. That is just straight up lava right there. And I will scan for it. But I'm like half irradiated right now. And I'm kind of scared to get too irradiated. I can't put this here? Did I only get 3 of these? I don't want to get too irradiated yet, if I can help it. Okay, and then... pylon, here we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me put it over there. Is it going to reach? I don't think it will. Why can't I place this here? Oh, I guess I need more of those mechanical parts. Hey, what does this cost? It costs 1 gear. I don't know what gears are or how to make them, but let me see if I can get some in the workshop. We still got time. Workshop. Repair kit, suit battery, pylon components. I need more metals for it. Ah, of course. Con, Sonnet. I hope it automatically empties my backpack every time I leave. I think it does. I don't remember ever having to manually store things, but... I'm also glad it doesn't take me time to go in and out of the base. I guess I just need to find a shallow vein to dig at. Because I desperately need metals. This cave looks promising. Aww. I gotta be careful with my energy. That's right. That's organics. Is there rupidium in here? There is rupidium in here. I don't need that right this second.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
Yeah, because your jackhammer wouldn't do the trick, huh? Drill. Of course not. Well... I'm kind of stuck here. I feel like this happened to me last time I played this game, too. Where I got stuck with just enough metals that I couldn't just pick up more metals. I can't climb that either. What do you want from me? Organic deep deposit. There's gotta be enough metals around here for me to make this work. Right? There's gotta be. There's gotta be a shallow vein of metal around here. Somewhere. Over here, maybe? It doesn't seem like sprinting is taking up my energy like it did before. Oh, here we go. Here it is. There we go. I think that's all I should need. Let me in! Such a cool planet in this game. It's such a, like, dark and dangerous planet, realistically, but also very cool. Wait, no. Not that one. Sorry. Pylon package. Yes. Can I also make the climbing thing? No, that's okay. That's fine. Go. Nice. Oh, we have a phone call. I'll get to that after I set up this mining outpost. I want to do it before nighttime comes, and I start getting irradiated, because I've only got like a couple minutes to do it.
I don't know. Still working on it. Any way you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
You want me to make more
What's that?
altars, huh?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew. If you know
I
what
knew you were going to suggest that.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
You still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Okay. And... oh, hang on. Is my... nope. Nope, it's not. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Ah, jeez. Hello? He's back? Oh, okay, thank God. It reconnected. Good, 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 good. Okay, well...
Hit me with the good news first.
A rescue party.
I'm glad
is
that
being
worked.
organized.
Thank God.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dolski, please calm down.
No, I don't think I will.
No matter how long the procession,
Don't hear the
it will
game
always
anymore?
end up
Let me see. Oh, never mind. Good?
in church.
Okay.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure.
He gets all his
You
advice
gotta
from his
understand,
mother
your
and
mission got
grandmother.
dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Teleportation? He got cut off there. It's your job to ensure our safety.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system.
It's good? Okay.
Isn't it your job
I
to
don't
make
trust
sure
him
we're
either.
safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe.
No, you're not.
Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
How long will that take?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
I couldn't shoot you even if I wanted to.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there,
It's too
we
eager
want
for you to clone
retrieve
yourself.
as
Yeah.
much Rapidium as possible.
Figures. I'm worthless to you without Rapidium.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance.
I wonder if how much Rapidium we
Probably
exit the
worthless
game
to
with,
higher-ups without Rapidium.
like, changes the ending or something. I don't know if this
Sure,
game
gonna
has
give your
alternate
restoration
endings.
wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
I hope it does.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important
Let's see
it
who
is.
his boss is.
He's not
That
some
might
kind of
be.
empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you
I want
in
the
on
boss.
branching
I could
procedure.
definitely be convinced
By
that
the
the
way,
boss is this
Is your
is
altar
the
doing
primary
any
or something.
better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
Yep.
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. Let's not mess things up even more.
So...
Mess things up, you
you
say.
admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
This is weird. What's gonna happen to my altars later? See, this is what I wanted to know.
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
Jan always knows
You
what
either
to
really
do.
trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
You could have fooled me.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist, and she practiced on me when
This
I was
guy has a
5.
weird family.
Oh. And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters.
What does that breeding for food? Well, I guess if
I hope
there's
you're
an
not
agriculture
laughing.
price. Tell me more about your family. I want to
Your
know,
family
dude.
seems
Yeah,
interesting.
I want to know about this
Any more
guy's
stories
family.
about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
Mm-hmm.
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels.
You guys have siblings?
Anyway, no time to talk about families now.
I was
right?
born with a brother and a sister. One older, one younger. I'm the middle child. Tell me more about your
Tell
boss.
me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Is that something you do a lot?
Oh, I feel so blessed.
I don't trust him.
You
He
should.
dodges the question too often,
He saved
and you
your
have an older
life,
sister.
in a way.
Saved your life in a way. Interesting. There's something more. There's a lot more to Lucas. There's something about this, him like having this giant family. They keep bringing it up. I don't trust him either.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Because it wasn't just like, oh yeah, I have a huge family. He's like,
Just remember
you,
about the reptilian,
something like
Mr.
that. I have
And wait for
something like a
contact
big
from my
family.
boss.
I'm curious. Your life path has been updated. New branches and possible alterations are available in the quantum computer. I wonder if, like, we have a choice in how many alters we make. And if it's like, sometimes you'll make these, and other times you'll make other ones. Or what. So is Technician Jan gonna, like, he has clones of his own? Maybe so. I just feel like he's definitely not real. This weird usage of family stories kind of sounds like he's running through a chat checklist. I'm tired. Well, okay. Being tired slows your work, but it doesn't have to impact your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with your alters. Is that something I should do? My social life? I didn't think I was really concerned about that, if I'm being honest. I feel like, Jan Technician is busy. Is there a way for me to, like, manage what he's doing? It looks like he's feeling okay. It doesn't look like I can, like, manage what he's doing. Assignments. Oh, okay. Base maintenance. I should probably put him in here. Yeah. No scheduled repairs. Oh, so there's no point in him doing that then, actually. On shift. Alright, so I should go to bed then? I'm sure it will automatically bring him back in before the murder time, right? The sun murder time? I'm curious about these other altars that we have options for, though. Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Scientist. Refiner. Miner. Guard. Disciplines altars in the contemplation room? The contemplation room? Oh, these are branches off of Technician's life. Yo, whoa. Botanist. Oh, this is getting a little out of hand. A doctor goes to shrink. Refiner worker. Oh my god. Disciplines altars in the room. God. Create your own cult. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff I was wondering about. What would we even need right now? I think a miner. Really. Ending up in the mine. Where instead of, oh, so this is if we did take the job our father got for us. Hard to believe you agreed, ending up in the mine like Dad. You're pretty sure he was behind that offer, but what could you do? Mom's medical bills are piling up. Besides, you're never going to be like him. Well, how about that? This is available slots 3. So it does look like we get to choose which ones. Oh my gosh, this goes way further than I thought it would. Me too. Oh, look how big the map gets. Oh my goodness. Plus, now you have to be fearful about what happens to your altars when you're rescued. Yeah, and I feel like the more of them there are, the harder it's going to be for me to both, like, provide for them and to keep them happy. So I feel like it's a smart idea to make as few altars as possible. But I really need someone to dig. Like, we need raw resources. This seems like a really solid choice. Oh, I don't know. What? Okay, before I commit to any of that, let me make sure. Let me see how much metal I got. I'm getting a fair amount of metal right now. You only get 2 more. The Tachyon counted as 1, right? Okay, so let's see what I can make with the metals that Tachyon got for me. Tachyon. The climbing hook. We need that, and that takes 60. That was all that I got today, just about. Plus what he got. We need this drill, and then I wanted to build... Might need the botanically inclined version to keep you all alive. Maybe so. How much food do we have? That's a good question. A lot of considerations right now. Command center... Kitchen was down here. I could make more mush. We can make plenty of mush. And we have 23 in storage. So we have 23 meals right now. We're good on food for the moment. I'm sure we'll need a botanist eventually, but for now, I just want this climbing hook. We need that, and we need the drill. Okay, that's right. I forgot how long it takes me to do this. Okay, we should sleep now. Do we have time to spare here? Like, it just says sunrise was far away before, but the sun is far away. Okay. So not on the countdown yet. Good morning, whatever this planet is called. Assignments. They're scheduled to work from 9 to 21. However, the number of hours given the altar working depends on his emotional state. Highly motivated altars will work longer. Those in the bad mood will finish earlier. Find the altar's work capacity and the number of hours he's already worked on that day close to his portrait. The estimation box tells you how much work the altar should complete before the end of the day. Okay. Assignments. So he'll get 56 medals a day. That's not a lot. But it's something.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Sure. I guess. Where are you? You like to hang out in the kitchen. What's up? You look tired.
Whoa. You look tired, man.
Oh, is this where I get to
Okay?
build him a bed?
I don't know.
The doctor
Maybe
yawned
it's got
too.
something to do with sleeping on the floor? Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I had.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
I'll get you a dormitory.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine. A place to sleep. Trek. Build a dormitory. Can I do that now? See, he teleports. They use the back elevator. How does one? Can I build dormitory now? Social dormitory. There we go. That was not available to me before. Oh. Right. We don't have any metal. Ah. Beans. Well. The miner is really tempting. Really tempting. That would save us a lot of time. Hooray for beds. Yeah, but we're gonna need another bed for the miner. Let's get this guy established first. So what's he assigned to do today? He assigned to the metal outpost. Let me put you in the workshop. Because I'm sure there's something we need to make. Radiation filters, repair kits. We're gonna need this drill. And I'm gonna go get the materials for it. Wait. Set uphold? I just want one. Yeah. But anyone can work the mine. I feel like the dock is a must. Perhaps, but I haven't found any way to be injured yet. Alright. I'm assuming injury probably comes as a result of work. There's shallow metals right nearby. But let's just go ahead and teleport to our outpost. Work it there. Give our buddy some time to rest while we do the work. Diggy diggy! I think we work just about as fast as he does, frankly. Okay, so now he's working. Am I actually gonna see him out here? No, it just happens. That's okay. But also, radiation sickness, you could just make more if they die. That is kind of a good point, actually. I should probably go mine that other rupidium vein, too. Well, since the mine is doing its thing, I've got time. And I have the climbing axe now, I'm pretty sure. So... Ugh, radiation. Ugh, icky. Oh, is this rupidium that I can just pick up? It is. So that's what those hexagonal bars are. We climb. That's not how a climbing axe works, but you know what? Fine. Horrible. But that is what must be done. Gimme. I'm taking this. Yeah, I think it would be cool if the amount of rupidium you brought with you, like, impacted the ending of the game or something. I would assume that it would be something along those lines. I saw a little prompt there for a second. Where was it? Oh, I think this was it. Yep. Alright. We need a drill to get through there. Since, Techie, we need a name for our technician, Jan. I can't just call him Jan Technician. We need a name for him. What do we call him? Like, Sprocket, or Herschel. I think we may need more storage soon also. Tech bro. These. Oh, wait. We need the metals for his dormitory is the thing. Let's build his dormitory first so he doesn't murder us, right? Like, that's probably important. Where should he live? He does like to stay in the kitchen, but I think we put him right next to the machinery. Oh, that's big. That's big. Alternative question. Could it fit? I don't think it'll fit. Let me do... Let's put workshop there, machinery here, maybe? And then dormitory. I want the dorm to be like across from the kitchen, kind of. Let's put the dorm here and move the Move this stuff down one. Yeah, like this. Yeah! Lower levels will be for functionality, and then dormitory will be down here. Cool. Let's check it out. Ooh! It's got 4 beds, actually. Okay. I'm much less worried about making another altar now. Let me see what altars we have available again. I want to make one just because it's kind of the way the game works. Alright, so we have refiner. I don't have any need for refining yet. I don't even have the laboratory yet. The miner just makes the most sense. Let's do it. I'm locking in. Because I'm always going to need raw materials. Whoa, what is that? Oh. He's edgy looking. New awareness ready. Yawn minor. As opposed to yawn major. Nice. So what happened to his life? The other really cool thing I just realized is that not only does this, like, give us a new worker, it creates, like, an entirely new story for us to read. So, in this version, we took the job that our father got for us. You hold back the tears when you look at her in a hospital bed. You knew this was coming, her health deteriorating faster in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Get yourself together, you need to be strong for her. So that's the same. This is different. Shit, the shift seems endless. Close your eyes, pause for a moment. Funny, when you get home, you wish you were back at work again, but taking extra shifts is exhausting. If only there was anything to come back to. Okay, so this guy is hopelessly workaholic depressed, so we need to, like, give him a good social life. This is pointless. You squint, but the words don't make any sense to you. Oh, he's stupid. You promised to get an education, but this is pointless. They'll just make a fool of yourself at the entry exams. Taking that night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins, and you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. Who cares about risk? Darn, that is one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is the path you should have gone down from the start. Is he like a pyromaniac? Is he gonna blow up our ship? The pay is better than the risk? Who cares? Finally, you're doing something useful in the mine. Something not everyone can. Unbearable pain. It comes suddenly. The heat. The unbearable crushing and the pain. Fucking pain in your arm. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Is this the end? Is he gonna lose his arm and have, like, phantom pains from it? Oh my god, he did! The pills don't work. You turn up the music. Did that singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. He's got, like, tinnitus, too, from the blast. Oh, shit, he's got physical problems to worry about. Is that why I need a doctor? You stumbled trying to sit down. The pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good thing there's vodka. Not going back. Stop wasting your life. That doom your former foreman is insulting you. You'd hit him if you could. Can't work because you lost your arm, not because you'd like to drink now and again. Everybody does. What the hell is he talking about? Nobody's mascot, man. That guy just doesn't give up. Mining in space, that's his newest idea? Disability program, no way. Somebody's mascot out there. What's he saying? Becoming like your old man? Get the hell out of here. You ain't nothing like Dad. So why can't you forget what that asshole said to you? He doesn't know shit about you, how hard you tried to keep that promise. Shit, that's exactly what Dad would say. Okay, maybe you could give it a go, but can you drop the booze and meds completely? It's happening. You must be mad to be doing this. Miner with no hand, with a history of substance abuse, going to space. This can't end well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, he's in process. He's getting made. Icky. Jan Tech Newton. We could call him Techie. Techie and Dig Dug. Okay, is there anything else I need crafted? This thing. Yeah. We have a little bit of time. We could still go outside, I think. Because there should be another shallow metal vein right nearby. Right? Yeah, there's a couple shallow metal veins. If he comes out with an arm, will he flip out? See, that's what I'm thinking. There's so many cool levels to this game. So many different things to think about. The implications of it all is just really fantastic. Where's that other metal vein at? There was one, like, right behind the base. Yeah. Guess it's on the other side. Yawn Sparks. Sparky. Sparky and Dig Dug. Yeah, I like it. Sparky it is. Free metal. Okay, now we're tired, now we go back. I felt like the miner was the most useful because that's the thing that seems to be taking up the majority of my time. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to worry about the sun again soon. But are you guys thinking you're gonna want to see like a full playthrough of this? How are we feeling thus far? I need more storage. And are we gonna need another dormitory? And the miner is Yan Copper. No, he's Dig Dug. I'm gonna call him Doug even. Okay, we need this drill, and I think that's all we need right now. Apparently I can queue up stuff in the kitchen, too. Enriched metals. Radiation... Oh, they can be divided into metals and organics in the refinery. Oh! Oh, that's what enriched metals are. I thought they were just a different, like, higher tier resource. My bad. The miner is... Oh, I already read that. My bad. Do I need another suit battery? Each battery can only be used once. Oh, that's for recharging my suit. For, like, climbing around and stuff. Okay. Getting another mining outpost going may not be a bad idea. At least having one constructed. And another one of these. Yeah, having those built wouldn't be a bad idea. Can you do the workshop now, actually? There. I don't like that you can't, like, see him in here. Oh, he's coming. I see. He does move around.
I like the new metals outpost. Good, solid choice.
I'm glad you like it. I like that you like it. Can I, like, does socializing with him actually do anything? He's in the workshop. I built a dormitory.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
Let's go!
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sleep like a human
Sweet dreams,
being.
then.
Hell yeah. Now we're buddies. It seems like it's pretty easy to keep us fed, but I imagine the harder part is going to be meals. Oh, we need more organics. That's right, we need fuel. Okay, and then we need the drill, which he's working on. Is there anything else worth making right this second? No. But if... Did I already make the drill, actually? Storage. No, I didn't make the drill yet. Okay, so make a mining outpost and a drill. We should probably make some more repair kits and stuff, too. How long until our new friend is awake? 4 hours. Alright. Let's go Eepy then. He should be ready in the morning. He should be fully cooked by then. Anything doing the logs? No. Maybe biofuel comes from the botanist after. I think the botanist is probably more for farming, like you said. But remember the nice food requires like raw food instead of just algae. So to make food that keeps people happy, we probably have to have a botanist. A new altar is ready! Alright, let's go meet our new friend! I sure hope he's our friend. This is gonna be really awkward otherwise. Oh, he got the beard. Hey there.
Hey, man.
Can I bring the other altar with me to make this less awkward? Or would that make it worse? Oh yeah, the happiness factor is good.
All right. Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying.
Oh, he looks rough. Oh, he's gonna notice he has his arm is still there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's got two arms.
That's it then. I'm dead already.
Yeah, he saw me and thought he was dead. Not yet, brother. Not yet.
Not yet, brother. Not yet. Damn it. Yet another disappointment. You're on strong sedatives. Mm-hmm. This is one strange dream. Why don't we give you a mental
Wicked.
checkup first, okay? Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you. Shoot. What's your name? My name is Jan Dolski. But I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that. We'll
So
get
he's
there.
combative, yeah.
Just fill me in on your role on this mission. Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost
here
my
it goes.
hand in an axe. Hey, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is this?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My fucking arm. It's there.
Oh
again.
my god.
Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
Oh god, how do I calm this guy down? I fixed it for you. It's not your body, it's mine. No, I fixed it for you.
I fixed it for you. Who the hell are you? I'm Jan Dolski. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found rupidium, so I used it to make you my copy.
Oh,
What the fuck did you drug me with?
this
man?
never gets easier.
Oh, this is insane. What a trip. It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Good thing he's sedated, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolski, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact?
So is yours.
Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm.
Smart, we're not exact copies.
That's smart. We're not exact copies. We only share the same DNA. Our minds and memories are different. Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
I sure do, tell me. Bringing you to life against your will? Giving you fake memories? This one?
Bringing you to life against your will? Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty. You obviously had a complicated life.
Seems
so
more outgoing than I thought he
why
would
don't
be.
we
Yeah.
try to look ahead.
I thought he would be just straight angry the whole time.
To what?
I'm expecting one of these guys to just attack me when I let them out. Working hard to help me. Whatever this journey brings.
To whatever this journey brings for us. Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises.
I didn't want to just
I
tell him to
guess-
work hard for me, but
Why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
here's the real question. Do I actually have to give him time to do that? Or can I just send him to work? Oh, I can just send him to work. Sweet! There he goes. The miner is born. Diggy diggy. Now this dormitory, how many beds does it give me? Does it say? What's that? The altars have gathered in the kitchen. Is that a good thing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, they're meeting each other.
Also, Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
You want to see him meet Techie? Well, there they go.
Cheers.
Hey, they like each other. I mean, he is a branch off of his life instead of mine, so it should make more sense to him. Alright, now they both have work to do. The thing we need now is, what is that beeping? Oh, we need more radiation filters, too. Damn. We need, organics, radiation filters, and, did the drill get finished, actually? Is the drill done? Drill is not finished. What happened, Jan? Sparky? Sparky, you did finish the drill. We need that drill. Sparky? He's off shift. I'll do it myself. Fuck. Okay, now he'll work on this one. There.
What's up?
What's up? Let me see what else I can make. If there's anything else worth making right this second. The research lab, I'm really tempted for, but we need the scientist for that, probably. We need minerals for this stuff. I don't know how to get minerals. You interrupted him when you talked to him. He might have ADD. Maybe so. Oh, we can just make flat corridors, huh? Workshop, dormitory. We need more storage, admittedly. We really do. It's right there. Look at that. Oh, but right, the heavier our base is, the harder it is for us to move. So we need to go set up another outpost to get organics from. Start fueling up. Yep. I figured that out. Thank you. So, now... we have the mining thing. We need pylons, I think. I think I only have one left. Storage... Yeah, we only got one pylon left. I guess we could keep exploring the map, too, see if there's other stuff out there. Can I, like, fast travel to any of my pylons? Travel pylon. Normal pylon. I didn't know I had travel pylons. I didn't know there was a difference between the two. Interesting. Well, let me see if I can, like, go over here now. Because I have the climbing axe now. So we should be able to get around a lot easier. This way. Is this just a you can't go back this way kind of deal? Probably.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
Oh, I guess I was supposed to look at this earlier. I did not.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
Well, we're working on the drill. And here's the
Wonder how many
organics.
more surprises this planet has in store.
All good questions. Yeah, let me go ahead and scan for this. Whoopsie. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This is not quite how I wanted this to work, but close enough. Okay, so it's this way. My guess is somewhere around here. There it is. Right below me. Okay, mining outpost should be ready, and I think we should have enough metals to make our second thing now. The extra pylons. We should be able to run it from right there. That way we can have them mining stuff while we are using that drill to explore. It doesn't seem like time is of the essence right now, but... Alright, so the drill is done. That's what... Oh, I need a drill cartridge next. Of course. But of course. Why can't I work alongside him? Can't we work together and make things quicker? That would be nice. Well, we need more metals for the cartridge, so I guess we're gonna hit that shallow metal deposit right next to us. Unless that hasn't like respawned or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Oh right, I was trying to get out, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't letting me. I'm like, so this is not the deposit it's talking about. There is another deposit then. We can mine by hand. Seems like a lot of the survival aspects of this game are mostly like surveying and managing the sanity of your altars. Well, that wasn't much. Something, I guess. Deposit. Okay, so I don't think these respawn. That makes sense. Back to the bicycle tire. God, it's huge. See, I would be so worried this thing would tip over. It looks like it wants to tip over so badly. Like it's just waiting to do so. There, make that. And you know what? Make a repair kit too. I feel like we're probably gonna need those. I would love to see a video seeing all the different altars interactions, seeing who gets along with who and which others hate who. See, that's the thing, is I feel like different playthroughs of this are going to have like vastly different experiences, depending on who you make, which altars you pick. So I wonder how long the game really is. I guess it wouldn't hurt while he's doing that to go and... Well, no, I need the pylons before I do anything else. You work so slow. Maybe I should do something instead of just sitting here. Wish there was a way to pass time. Hang on. He seems frustrated but motivated. So his biggest one is frustration. Looks like he is feeling okay. They're both feeling okay. Okay, maybe need more beds to get more altars. Probably. I assume it's 4, just because there's 4 physical beds. It just seems like the kind of game where that matters. We're also going to run out of radiation filters pretty soon. Is it done? Did you finish it yet? Why does this take you so long? We also had to make the technician first, so I guess you always get him, but... There we go. Okay. Alright, so it should be... this way. No, not that. Oh, that's a travel pylon. I didn't realize I was making those earlier. I'm dumb. Then we climb. Bring it as close to this spot as we can. There we go. Actually, that's perfect. Now the mining outpost. There we go. I'll work on this myself. This will hopefully get us the organics we need.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
No. Actually, I want to reassign you to the organics outpost. Yeah. He's running it, right? He's coming. Okay. Now we can continue on this way. Is this another one I need to drill through? Oh, no, I can climb this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back, though. And it's almost the end of the day, so maybe we should go back. Let me grab the stuff that's laying around. I suppose I could also set up the drill here.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. Only I had a tool to drill through.
Oh. I guess I didn't need a drill cartridge. Destroying a rock wall to clear the path uses up 1 drill charge. Oh, okay. So, first one was free then, I guess. There's some metal here. Take a little bit, sure. We get more from shallow than anything else. Find a good vantage point to look around. I'll do that tomorrow. Incoming radiation. Yep, I'm coming. Vaporized. I'm coming. The altars are gathering again. I need to stop their discontent. Stop their plottings. Oh, no, never mind. They're fine. They're just chilling, actually. My bad, guys. Overreacted. Okay. We still don't have enough organics. We only have 70? Jesus. Maybe we should swap their assignments. Put the miner on the organics and the technician on the metals. I think we still have food. Maybe we should talk to Dig Dug here. Yeah, see how how he's holding up. You doing all right?
Hi there. You doing all right? I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
Plot twist is one way to put it, yeah? Embrace it.
Embrace it. You're a new man. You can work, and who knows, maybe there's a whole life still ahead of you. Hard to imagine that, but
Yeah!
I
There
can
we go.
focus on the work for now. That's something that can keep my demons at bay.
Don't hold back. Work is the best cure.
That's the spirit. Work is the best cure for all the problems. Don't hold back. Damn. I just hope I don't fuck everything up again. That would really be my luck. Always the useless loser.
Nah, man. We're literally gonna die. You're not a loser and you're not useless. You're not a loser.
You're not a loser. You were just unlucky. Oh yeah? What about your other body doubles? Were they unlucky too? Well, what difference does
well.
it make if I don't even know who I am anymore?
I didn't want to call him a tool, but I guess it makes sense. Past isn't real.
Relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed. Doesn't feel that simple. Don't worry about it too much. No. I'll try.
Maybe I made things worse. How's he doing? Is he gonna murder me? He's chill. He's just frustrated. Okay. So we're gonna need probably another drill charge built. Shit, we're gonna need radiation filters too. Drill charge are just 20 metals. We need to stock up on a lot more organics. But we need these. And as far as assignments go... I can work on this. Okay, we're tired. Fine. Going to bed. I get it. Eepy time. Maybe make them a recreations room? Nah. The other thing is I'm worried about making the mass of our wheel too heavy. My other question is, can I change the difficulty settings? Controls, gameplay? Economy, challenging. Action elements, hard. See, I feel like this should be harder, but I don't want to, like, ruin a run for myself or something. Because I feel like I should be worrying about moving again already. But I'm not. Like, it's not even showing me that I'm, like, at risk. I'm gonna turn it up for now. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, the more stuff I add onto my base, the more fuel we need to move it. And right now, we're low on fuel. That's what I'm worried about. So they're running both of the other things. I may as well build this stuff myself. There we go. That didn't take too long. How many... Oh, I got 2 filters left in storage.
What's up?
Maybe I should turn the radiation filter off for a little while. Maybe I should, actually. That may not be the worst idea. Turn the auto load off just for a little while. Because this is costing us a lot of resources. Okay, now we go. Up here, I think, is where it wants us to go. There's another rock blockade in there. Rocks are blocking the passage from above. Can I hit it from down here? No, I gotta do it from up there. Okay, so that's the exit, probably. Which means the way through is probably through this way. Is there more rubidium in here? A deep deposit of rubidium, huh? Tempting, but well, it almost feels kind of like a waste. Weirdly enough. Let's just see what's up here first. I guess I could always swap from metals and like move the drill over here. And there's rocks blocking the passage from up here too. Looks like there's more of my ship left up there. Cool, give me that. Free stuff. This way then? Hang on. Opposite direction. So this way and to the right. Up here. Oh, free metal. Yoink. Whoa.
Okay. This is not good.
Oh. Big scary.
We are surrounded. Damn it. So much for plan B.
I'm gonna have to like build a bridge over it or something, huh? Develop a new plan. I'm working on it. Not much I can do with these weird rock formations all in the way. Well, this rubidium is supposedly the stuff that we're gonna save Earth with, so let's at least survey it. Should be over here. No, not quite. Looks like it was getting deeper this direction. Oh, is that it? Right over here? No, huh? It is over here. Is that not it right there? That looks like exactly it right there. Oh, it's up top. I'm stupid. We're gonna need a bigger wheel. Yup. Probably right here. Huh? Yup. Alright. We have a fair amount of rubidium right now, so... Is there a reason for me to get rid of this? Too late now, I guess. Alright, well now we can put an outpost there if need be. Or I could move the metals outpost there. Because I think we have enough metals for now. Yeah, let's move the metals outpost. Let's get a little bit irradiated. We like that. We love radiation. I mean, we can at least afford to turn off the filters because we're not mining this stuff. And I guess we would also need a refinery to get it, but... The more rubidium, the more altars you can bring home, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how it works, really. Oh, he is out here! You can see him! Okay, how do I pick this thing up? Oh, I can recharge here, too. Retrieve mining outposts. Yoink. And he's gone, reduced to atoms. Means we can retrieve this as well. But we should be able to run a power pylon up top there? I think. Just a regular pylon. Don't fall in the lava river, okay? That's asking for trouble. That's asking for all sorts of trouble. I swear if I climb up here, realize I can't build the pillar up here. Oh, I can't. Good. And the rubidium was in here? Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna reach. I'll make it reach. I'll make it work. I really like this game. What do you guys think? How we feel about it? Aside from it's on my wish list, because that already makes me very pleased in myself that I have brought a newcomer to the game. But as far as, like, me streaming it again. Nice. Now I guess we can be getting rubidium while... And I can travel back to base. I'd love to see more of it. Good. Glad. I've been thinking of trying this coming week, next week, when I get back from my dad's house, because I'm leaving town to hang out with my dad for Father's Day over the weekend. To then, like, stream just something every night, in addition to, or maybe instead of, streaming during the day for, new games. So, to play more Expedition 33, more of this, maybe Dune Awakening, we'll see. Well, he seems to be alright. They're doing okay for now. I don't think there's anything else we need to produce right this second. Suit battery is tempting, but I don't want to waste more organics. I mean, this radiation filter still has a little while to run yet, so... Anything worth crafting? No, that's fine. And this research lab.
Spotted a few loose screws here and there. Makes me wonder if you're not trying to break things to look busy.
Uh-oh.
If you're bored enough to start conspiracy theories, I can find you something.
Wait, can I interrupt?
Easy, I'm just messing with you.
I have bad news about our way around.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as
Lava
hell.
river.
I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Holy shit. What now?
We should find a way across.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh? Well, actually, I do have an idea.
Good.
We could build a research lab and see if we can come up with anything useful there.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Somehow that gave him anxiety. Alright. That answers my question then. Research lab it is. Where would such a device fit? Opposite the command center? That would work. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, choose research to be done by the scientist. Cheaper batteries. Base, oh, recycler. Produces organics daily! Base maintenance workplace. Second workplace in the base maintenance module. Did I need more? Non-metals efficiency, metals efficiency. Oh. Interesting. Qubit level. And crossing the lava river. Estimated time 10. You need a scientist to be able to use the research lab. So I can't do this myself. I have to have the scientist? Is that what you're telling me? What if I had made two people that weren't scientists and I didn't have... Well, they're getting upset. Why are they upset? Why are you upset? What's wrong? Why are you upset? There. What is this? Oh, I guess that's his mood's worse. Oh, because his mood is worse. So Sparky is not happy with us, apparently. Alright, well, I guess we're making a scientist. To the quantum computer! Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Beep beep boop. Scientist. And what's this alteration? So instead of working for a private company, she loves our camping getaways, and she listened to the plans for her PhD projects. We said you can't pursue the path of science and be rich, so we've become a scientist instead of working for a private company. Ah. Alterate. Let's see what horrible wrinkles we cause. Oh. Nurge. He's got glasses. New awareness Use ready. Yawn scientist. Got that PhD instead of the 9 to 5. Ooh, let's see it. Okay, so everything was the same for us past the point where we met Lena. But now... Nope, not that one. Okay, research comes first. You always gave Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months, and she's been busy with her own project anyways. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student's dorm already, but research comes first. Always. Research comes first, you say. The equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick her things up from your place. You need to call her and postpone. Oh, so we were not interested in Lena anymore. We gave up our wife and instead pursued science. A breakthrough. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First the grant and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office maybe? And a new set of clothes? You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. There's gonna be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, Jan. Eyes on the prize. Could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. You both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference? Looks like she's gone far, too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. The Pinnacle. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp. Space mining missions want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now, let's get to work. Getting on board. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. And there it is. So at the end, they all end up going to Project Dolly at the end. That's the one thing that always stays the same. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. So whatever these calculations were, it was enough for him to want to go in person. You're tired. That's okay. Our new friend is cooking! Yay! Let me pet the sheep. Pet the ship. What's up, sheep?
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Aww. If anything happens to the sheep, it's over for everyone on this planet. Which is not many, but, you know, sounds like destiny. Exactly. Perhaps. Oh, we're getting another call. I hope it's our wife. That won't make things awkward at all. Here's the real question. Not only is it going to be who gets to be the real Jan Dolski when we get back to Earth, now it's who's going to reconnect with my wife. Maxwell? Who are you?
Hello?
Jan Dolski.
Are you me?
Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that,
Is that
big fish Lucas was
Geralt?
mumbling about?
Geralt of Rivia?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations.
We better take this sheep with us when we
First
leave.
of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Don't worry. I am making a new crew. A better crew. One that I feel at home amongst. Yeah. I mean, not really. I barely knew them.
Not really. Barely knew them.
Well, we are all grief-stricken down here. But also excited and proud of what you have achieved. I hope you grow grasp the significance of your discovery.
I swear that's the same voice actor as Geralt
So,
of Rivia from
Do
Witcher
people
3.
know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Good, because I might fail. But, no, people have the right to know.
Limited circle, huh? Bullshit. The public has a right to know about such things.
I like your passion, Jan. You're an honest man. But you're under enough pressure already. We don't need the media to go berserk or the
Ocean's
stock
11
market to
theme starts
overreact.
playing.
We don't need chaos down here while all our efforts should concentrate on supporting you up there.
No one should have to
Your
worry
task
about
is
it.
difficult enough, and failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
Well, seeing as it could save
It
Earth.
was a long shot,
but-
I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I have mixed feelings. But I don't believe that you care about me.
I think you're bullshitting me. What if I hadn't found Rapidium? Hmm? You'd never go to such lengths to save me, would you?
What if?
Oh, God.
People like to use that phrase a lot, don't they?
I am
Well,
literally making
you can
clones of
actually learn
myself.
The answer to that question. Many would envy you.
You don't get to sass me.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect
What are you
things
gonna do,
of me,
fire me?
but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Albert who?
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher.
Oh, very helpful.
Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolski.
Are you buttering me up for something?
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Yeah, because it rips my eyes out of the fabric of reality or something like that.
It changes form constantly.
Oh, good.
Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
My theory is that Rapidium is created by the enhanced gravity of 3 suns, right? So, the more like radiation's focused on one spot, because in Interstellar, the whole thing is that gravity passes through time, right? Well, radiation does too, technically, in a certain degree. And I'm wondering if that's what they're getting at here. How come it works?
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So they have found this stuff before.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A box.
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium.
Why is our guy so dumb?
We have blueprints for it.
I mean, I know he's
Lucas
probably a
should send the
genius when it comes
necessary
to
data over you
structure.
by the time we finish talking. Constructing a Rapidium arc should be your primary focus now.
Technically, he designed the hamster wheel.
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight away.
It is a big task, Jan, but it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
Yeah, shut up.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
I will get you your Rapidium,
You're right.
but only because I know you won't save me
Lucas
without
said
it.
You had questions.
And since I'm here
Is there anything
anyways...
you'd like to ask me?
Oh. And yeah, tell me about the landing.
Do you
This
know
seems
what
planned.
happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support
I don't have
it.
hard proof to support anything,
is it?
so let's hear it.
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
Sorry, your supercomputer murdered my crew?
But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means.
So what was its motive for killing my crew, though?
Well, it certainly had a means to do
Well,
it.
yeah, I get that, but why?
Why?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a hunch.
Was it just to force me to
I'm
get
afraid I
the
won't have much
Rapidium?
more time for now,
Or
Jan.
use the Rapidium?
Do you have any other questions?
What will happen to my
Yeah.
alters when we get back?
That's what I want to know for sure.
I don't know yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing.
No.
You can trust me and Lucas completely.
No, I don't think I do.
If anyone else contacts you...
How? Well, I guess my
it's
ex-wife found me
absolutely
somehow.
vital You don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
Oh, but you're...
What?
Okay. Yeah, alright.
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
There was a log. I asked you about
Thought
this.
Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures.
Well, then how
for
is
this
it
sort of
illegal?
Situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
And we will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
Maybe the law
It is
of nature?
something that has been tested.
Maybe.
Long ago, within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
For me.
I'm sorry, Jan.
That must be why Lucas
highly
wouldn't talk
classified.
normally.
I already told you too
Yeah.
much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested, just for a while. Not much came of it.
Yeah, as soon as they realized I had Rapidium,
I'd
they
love to
started,
keep
I
on
think,
chatting,
moving
but I
satellites,
really
and that's
will
why I have
need
a
to be
clear
ending this
picture
call
now.
soon. Do you have any more questions?
No.
No.
I mean, I have
Okay.
tons of questions, but none that you'll answer.
Rapidium arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right
How
now.
about I focus on not dying
Your secret is
first?
safe with me and Lucas.
Well, I hope so.
Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing.
Wow, thanks.
Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you.
What? I know.
And we
I
will
don't think
talk
it was.
more, I promise. Until then.
I don't trust you at all. And now I have a task to build a Rapidium arc. It contains costs a lot of resources, but there's no other way. So that's probably an endgame condition I have to meet. What do I need to build it? Is it a workshop item or is it like a structure? Rapidium. Okay, there it is. 100. Oh, that's a lot less than I thought, actually. Arc is ready, required to safely store and transport rubidium. It's more space efficient than a storage unit similar in size. Oh. I assume it's only for rubidium, though. And it's 32 mass. Ooh, we need a lot more organics. We're burning through them pretty fast. The other problem is, like, the more stuff we build on here, the harder it gets for us to adjust. Well, lots to think about. I'm curious to meet our scientist, but I think I'm gonna stop here for the day. I'll stop here for now. Lucas's family was possibly the test. Maybe so. That would be interesting. This Maxwell guy, I could definitely be convinced was like Yon Prime or something. I don't know. He doesn't look a ton like me, but he's older, so, you know, everyone that I've decanted has been the same age as me. But yeah, this is the altars. I'm, like, super pleased with the way this game turned out. I love it so far. I hope there's more, like, interactions between me and my altars and, like, ways to try and keep them happy. I wonder if... I am very curious if they can actually just straight up murder me. That was something I mentioned a lot in my first playthrough of the game, was I'm like, can they murder me? I hope they can, actually. I hope they can just get frustrated and murder me. Just for the possibility. A new altar. Well, you know what? Let's just bring the altar out. Let's check out our doctor, and then I'll finish up. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a second review of this game. I probably will. We'll see. It didn't do well the first time around, the review. And it probably will do even worse this time around, because I'll probably have more competition. But I still just kind of want to.
Hey.
I just don't know what I would say different from the demo.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, he has an idea of what's going on, huh?
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing.
He sounds different than me, too.
Very clearly. Good.
He came out with glasses.
You, remember your name? Of course. But?
So he knows what's going on.
I think you know perfectly well who I am.
Alright, so let's not
waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find?
Okay.
What?
No.
How much rubidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them?
You're not wearing them.
They're fake.
Oh.
Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which leads to one conclusion.
You designed the womb?
That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rubidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Make him feel smart.
It's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. with the use of the quantum computer on board. And
Would that be a self
something
burn?
called
Those are
mind
rare.
records? Oh, I see. A
a good question.
recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables. To
Based on
contain
my
the desired
calculations,
consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds
According to my calculations, this all seems
plausible.
perfectly plausible.
So, what do you need from me now?
Sorry. Get to work.
You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better.
So motivation probably is how
Why don't you start
hard
with
they
going
work.
through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
I hope so. All right, so there's Yon Scientist. Yon Scientist. We need a name for him now. We have Sparky and Dig Dug. That's not... Well, he's chilling over there with the sheep. This is going to be awkward when they all meet. Yon Mind. Brainiac. The Thinker, even.
I'm so glad we have a proper dormitory now. Right? I was one night of sleeping on the floor away from blowing this whole thing up.
Ha ha ha.
Wait, really? Nah, man.
Nah,
I'm just messing with you.
messing with you, man.
What a week, huh?
Alright, well, obviously we need to assign him to the research lab. But yeah, that'll do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the brain. I hope you guys enjoyed the altars. I definitely gonna be playing more of it. I've been thinking maybe about doing gameplay streams on Twitch instead of YouTube when they're not games that I'm reviewing. On the one hand, so it doesn't gum up your For You page from me, and also so that for stuff like this where there's Twitch integration, we can use it. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. Let me know what you think about the game. Thanks, Phoenix, Squish, Oddly, and Matthew for all stopping by. It was great to see you guys. I hope you have a great day. Everybody else, VOD watchers, thanks so much for listening to me today. I'm the voice in your head, and you'll be hearing from me again real soon. Bye!